Stadia expanding to Mexico, and Amazon Luna getting new games. We'll be breaking it all down in this video, so let's get right to it. Over the weekend, it was officially confirmed that Google Stadia will be expanding to Mexico. This marks the first time Google Stadia is supported officially in a Latin American country, and believe me when I say this is a pretty big deal. Not only because Mexico has a sizable population, but specifically due to the amount of mobile gaming present in the country. Mexico, like the rest of Latin America, has the issue of gaming as a hobby being a relatively expensive one to get into. As such, a sizable chunk of all gaming done in those countries comes from the mobile market. To put things into perspective, a PlayStation 5 physical edition should retail for the equivalent of $690 in Mexico compared to $499 stateside. And when you take this into account, it starts to make a lot more sense why people choose to game on a mobile device, because it's much more accessible and much cheaper to get into. That's where cloud gaming really comes in and offers markets like this a way to enjoy the latest in AAA gaming at a fraction of the upfront cost it would normally require, and for that reason alone, it makes a ton of sense to bring the service over. Some doubt whether the internet infrastructure would hold up in a country like that, but the reality is that the internet in Mexico isn't that bad at all. In fact, if anything, it's better than the States in some regards, such as data caps being fairly rare for home internet. But aside from all this, I do have to say it's great to see Stadia make the official announcement. A lot of people still have it in their mind that Stadia is shutting down or winding down slowly, but an expansion like this really does say otherwise. For some time now, they have been making plenty of hires, and in addition to those, the work that's being done on low-effort porting really makes it clear that Google Stadia is in a restructure phase. And that's not to be said as an excuse for the lack of games or the lack of AAA titles that have launched this year, but more so a real fact that's happening and ongoing. Whether or not it's going to pay off in the long run is yet to be seen, but I do think it's the correct choice to make, because if people didn't want to port their games because it was too hard to do so or needed too much money to do so, the team over at Google really needs to solve that problem, because at the end of the day, content is king, and I will stand by that statement through and through. Regardless, the expansion into a new country like Mexico is just further proof that Google will continue to invest in the service alongside its immersive stream for games option. Hopefully it won't be too long before we see more expansion to other countries in Latin America, as well as other big markets where it makes sense like India and South Korea. Amazon Luna has just announced the games coming to the service for the month of July, and those include the likes of Hot Wheels Unleashed for the Luna Plus channel, Earthworm Jim 1 and 2 on the Retro channel, and Worms Crazy Golf on the Family channel. All in all, pretty decent additions, but my highlight certainly has to go to Hot Wheels Unleashed. If you haven't played it already, believe me when I say it's Hot Wheels fans' dream come true. That's because of the beautiful visuals, some fun gameplay, and the track editor that really manages to bring the whole Hot Wheels experience together. In addition to this, they also revealed the Prime Games channel titles for the month of July, and those include Mega Man 11, Overcooked 2, Skatebird, and Castlevania Anniversary Collection. In case you don't know, this channel is included in your Amazon Prime subscription, so if you have Prime and live in the United States, you can stream and enjoy these games at no added cost. And since we're on the topic of Prime, let me remind everybody that Prime Days are here, and if you live in the United States, you can pick up a Luna controller on a pretty sweet discount. It's a pretty cool $30 off, and if you're looking for a way to use that controller and happen to have one of the new Samsung TVs, well, it's good news that Samsung's gaming hub will be supporting Luna. It is important to note that both Amazon and Samsung have said that the Luna app is coming soon, so if it's not there yet by the time you're watching this video, don't fret, it's on its way. And I gotta admit, as an LG C1 owner, I'm pretty jealous of this Samsung gaming hub, and I hope more TV manufacturers are paying attention and follow in their footsteps. It's pretty crazy to think that anyone who buys one of these new TVs can now play some of the newest AAA titles without even having to own a console, just the TV itself. Cloud gaming has a super strong future ahead, and it's gonna be nuts when almost every other TV manufacturer offers some sort of app to use cloud gaming as well. It's just a matter of time. But with that, we'll wrap up all the cloud gaming news of the day. If you enjoyed the video or found it helpful at all, be sure to hit that like button, as it really does help the channel out. And if you're wanting more content like this, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell as well. As always, thanks for watching the video. This has been the Virtual Cloud, giving you the latest and greatest on everything cloud gaming related, and until next time, I'll catch you in the clouds.